So she just told me to cough, and then it happened.
As that just completely threw me off. Thank you guys for joining us. Well, we hope you're having a good night. God damn it, Maverick. Anyway, here we are for another OI round robin. As usual, I am Bishi. Throwing me off like crazy at the beginning is Maverick.
Hi, everyone.
And we're joined as well by Jolly Yellow.
Good evening, folks.
We have got plenty of stuff to cover, so we're going to get right into it. First off, Netflix has finished casting. Well, they've casted the leads, and they've released some information as far as some of the name changes and whatnot for their live-action Death Note movie.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So,
Let me pull it up real quick so I can have it. Because
Yeah.
it is, I am actually. All right, I'm gonna say this right now. I was never actually a big Death Note fan of the anime. It was just boring to me. It was kind of boring to me.
I can understand that, actually.
Did I understand it? Yes, I understood what it was, but after Light killed L, I didn't.
Spoilers, if anyone
Whatever.
hasn't seen it.
If you haven't seen it, fuck you. Like I don't know what you've been under. I don't know where you've been.
All right, it's like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in Berserk, how everyone dies in Berserk. So, boom. Not a happy ending. But
Family friendly.
But no, let's see. They have it's being directed by Adam Wingard, who directed the horror movies The Guest and You're Next.
Nat Wolff from Paper
Paper
Towns and The
Towns.
Fault in Our Stars is going to be starring as Light Turner.
Hold on. First of all, we're gonna run that back. Nate Wolff, because both movies that are guaranteed to make you cry. He's already made your teenage hearts cry and feel ranges of emotions. Now he's gonna hurt you. Now he's gonna hurt you, but still be a pretty boy. Yes, they did change his
bad.
Yeah. And he did change. They did change the name to Turner, which, whatever. They kept his first name. It's not like he's Luke Turner.
And I mean, there's always the joke of, Dinkelberg stole my Death Note.
Yeah. Margaret Qualley from The Leftovers as Mia Sutton. Keith Stanfield from Straight Outta Compton and Dope as L. Be honest with you, if you haven't seen Dope or Straight Outta Compton, you're missing out. Go see it. Or Dope is on Netflix. Go watch it. They kept L as his name. They kept that. You can't go wrong with that. Paul Nakauchi.
Paul Nakauchi from Alpha and Omega as Watari.
And Shea Wingham as Agent Carter from Agent
Carter
and Boardwalk Empire as James Turner, his dad. So the cast itself is amazing.
The producers look pretty good.
First of all, one of the producers is Roy Lee. Not even the fact that he was in The Ring, he produced The Ring. He also produced Departed, which was a fantastic movie.
And Departed was an amazing movie.
A cerebral movie, which will be great to experience in this one.
Yeah, you need some reroll in this.
Dan Lin, who did the Lego movie, is another producer.
And Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
That's the
Another
one
smart movie.
Jr. Jason Hoffs from Edge of Tomorrow, which honestly you should really watch that too. That's probably my second favorite Tom Cruise movie after Last Samurai. So boom. And
Masaoka from
Heroes of the
Heroes.
Yeah, whatever.
So they have the makings of a good cast. They have a good production team. The director Adam Wingard. I can see him doing well and fitting in. I'm a bit skeptical just because of his previous works, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Mhm.
He's got good
He's got good directing chops.
Yeah, and
It'll
he's
come
got a
down
good,
to the script.
and who's writing it actually?
It doesn't say.
Oh fuck.
Mm. I'd like to believe that they're starting production. They've got a writer.
Yeah, they just say that they have a writer.
Okay.
But they don't name them. Well,
Yeah, it's targeted to premiere next year, so we still have some time. You know, we'll see how exactly this goes, but initial impressions as far as some of the behind the scenes work, I'm actually somewhat optimistic for it.
that's good. Good.
So that means you'll start seeing a lot of like behind the scene, like fan pictures of people sneaking on set taking pictures, probably within the next couple of months.
Mm.
I'm definitely interested to see how they do Ryuk.
Well, here's the thing. I'm already going to go ahead and call it. It's going to be CGI.
Oh, I know it will.
Yeah, he'll be
But-
CGI, but it'll be an act. Like hopefully there'll be an actor there with him to act with him versus just a little ball on a stick.
Yeah.
As in get someone use some actual mocap or something like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, where it's an actual person in a mocap suit.
Look at the. I don't watch it personally, but I've seen some of the behind the scenes thing with Game of Thrones, and they actually have a guy in a mocap suit, but he has a huge dragon head way over his head.
Mm.
You know, so.
So hopefully we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this goes. I don't
Speaking-
want.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
don't want things to fail. I don't like seeing things fail, bomb horribly. We're gonna get to that in a little bit, but we're gonna go on. We're gonna talk about some newer things because I like giant robots.
Speaking of CGI,
Yeah, Pacific Rim 2 finally, with it being greenlit, got stuck in dev hell for about a good year or so. Finally, we talked about I think last time that John Boyega has joined the film as Idris Elba's character's son,
yep.
which as one of the lead characters, I really hope my boy Jax from last time, or the character Raleigh, he's still in the movie in some form or fashion. I don't want him to just get kicked to the curb or whatnot. I want him to still be in the movie of some sort. There is a release date. It is February, I think, 18th. Let me see. Let me double check. Oh, no. February 23rd, 2018.
Okay, still got a good ways off, but
Yeah. But I'm hoping it's good. Like, I enjoyed the first one. Everyone's like, well, when it came out, it was like, the acting was bad or whatever. I wasn't going to see the acting for that movie. One, it was a summer movie. Two, I just want to see shit blow up. And three, giant robots and kaijus. I want new kaijus too, by the way. New ones.
You'll get them.
Rehash them. I want new ones. And new suits. Because they don't have any damn robots left. All of them blew up.
don't want to get some new kaiju. You need some new robots.
First of all, it was like the movie ended like a damn season of the end season of Gundam Wing. Like everybody blew the shit up. Beep, dumb, boom. But we're gonna keep talking about stuff blowing up and bombs. Street Fighter 4 story mode came out.
Street Fighter 5.
5.
What? Five. Sorry.
Understandable. There are so many versions of Street Fighter 4.
There is. There's so many. I'm still waiting for the different editions for Street Fighter 5. It finally came out, and yes, I talked a whole bunch of shit about it, but they finally delivered. I'll stand by what I said, but they delivered, and it's actually pretty good. I understand why they had to wait, because they didn't want to get all the characters out for play, because they were needed for the story mode. And so far, it's really good, and I'm very glad that Capcom decided to do this with Street Fighter, finally. But guess what? When Street Fighter 6 comes out, make it better. Have all your duckies in a row before you start doing this.
What I still find funny is, they're talking about how they're doing all these optimizations and stuff, trying to make the game better and all that. Yet every single video game tournament that you go to, pretty much every single place that has a video game tournament, what are they usually running?
Chun-Li.
No, Street Fighter
Oh.
Street Fighter 3.
Mm-hmm.
Third Strike or whatever,
Yeah,
But,
5.
oh.
I was gonna say 5. I don't think is really taken over the pro circuit just yet. But now that the pro tour is kicking on, we're gonna start seeing a lot of Street Fighter 5. But
That's what I was about to bring up, because it was also announced today or yesterday, that ESPN2 will be hosting and airing the Street Fighter Pro Tournament, Street Fighter 5 Pro Tournament this year.
okay, I read that wrong. I thought they said they were going to be broadcasting Evo this year. But
Well, Evo 2.
Is it?
I call
Okay.
it. It's pretty much Street Fighter Tournament, because that's anyone that anyone covers is Street Fighter when it's Evo.
pretty much.
But either way, they are Street Fighter 5 is their headlining game. So yes.
I mean, yeah, last year it was Mortal Kombat X. This year it's going to be Street Fighter 5. Hopefully next year it'll be Injustice 2.
We'll see.
Bruh, I'm ready for Injustice 2. So bad.
I would love to see the new Guilty Gear take a hold on, but I think they kind of fucked it up with taking so many characters.
They also got King of Fighters. What number
Yep.
they're on now?
I think this is going to be 15. I think it's going to be called, or its number.
I'm wanting to say that it's more than that.
Well, let's look it up real quick while we're sitting here talking about it.
While he's looking that up, we're also going to talk about Tekken 7, which is... Okay, at this point in time, Tekken has become nothing but a telenovela. I'm expecting very Spanish words every time this game comes on. When I play a story mode, I want to switch to Spanish and see Heihachi do exasperated Spanish woman gasp.
And Nina and Anna are just slap fighting each other back and forth.
Yeah. And somehow they got a little Street Fighter in my Tekken, because Akuma's over there now fighting Heihachi.
Okay, yeah. Jolly Yellow, it is 14.
Yep, I just pulled
It just seems like there's way more King of Fighters games than that.
Well, they changed up the numbering system because for a while it was by the year that it came out, and then at some point they just said, "Screw it, we're just going to start numbering them." 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, and so the numbering system's a little jacked. So there probably are more than 14 King of Fighters games, because I know they started in '94. That's almost 20 years.
But no, it's kind of... I'm interested also for the Tekken 7 game as well, because they got a whole bunch of new roster characters. And for some reason Akuma's there, but I think he's there because
he actually...
Mama Kazuma told him to go put a hit out on Heihachi, and he's come to collect that debt.
Well, basically what happened, I think the storyline with Akuma being there is... that may have been her name. Well, apparently she did something for Akuma years ago in exchange for, all right, Akuma, I'll do this for you, but now you owe me something. And now in Tekken 7, she's calling in that favor, and that favor is go kill Heihachi. Yeah, it's like a deal.
It's a fucking soap opera.
Yeah.
It's like anyone. Oh, what's the tournament? What is the tournament that they do?
It's called the King of Iron Fist tournament.
Yeah, King of Iron Fist
King of
tournament.
Iron Fist.
King of Iron Fist tournament. Okay. What's the point of even fucking showing up when it's all going to meet? All it is at the end of it is just Jin and Kazuya just brawling it out, turning into demons. Ain't nobody else got a demon form. All King can do is suplex people.
The Tekken series is nothing but...
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Hey. King can take you to Suplex City, bitch.
King can't suplex a demon.
He'll try. But no, I mean, Tekken is basically Mishima family drama, and then everybody else has something to do with it because one of the Mishimas did something to them, promised to help them, or has the key to helping them, or something like that. Let's
And
be
then
honest.
you throw a god in there somewhere, and then it's like overarching prophecy.
Yeah, Tekken 7 is interesting. Is there a release date on Tekken 7?
Hell no.
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
We're nowhere near that. Okay.
We did skip one thing that we were going to talk about.
Thank you for reminding me.
And that was actually, I believe, announced today, Maverick, because you were the one that posted it.
My girls are coming back. My girls are coming back. Ruby Season 4 got announced for October 21st. Coming back, Season 4. There will be a time skip for this season. Everybody's got new clothes. Everybody looks a little older. Not sure what how long the time skip is. But shit's going down. Everybody's got new dreads or new clothes. Yang's still missing a fucking arm. They ain't gave my baby a robot arm yet, which I'm not happy about. But she's rocking those J's though.
Yeah, so that should be interesting. I actually remembered one thing I did want to talk about that I forgot to mention before the show, and it actually fit right in with our discussion of like fighting games and Evo and all that.
Mm.
So I have joined the cult of Overwatch.
There's no such thing as a cult. They're always welcome. We don't hold you against your will. You can stop at any time, but you'll face penalty if you leave the match.
And I read one of the greatest things ever about the whole. There were 2 pro Overwatch players who said that if it came out that there was this one Korean player. I think she was like 17. She is like 17 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
They said that if it came out that she was not cheating, they would quit. So they had to live stream her playing. Blizzard was like, "Yeah, no, she's not cheating," and they're like, "All right, we're done."
Hey, they kept their word.
I like that they kept their word, but I just find it funny that it's one of those things of, no, you can't be that good. You can't be that good.
Fuck. You are! Get good!
But no, I found that hilarious, personally.
Well, look on the bright side. Now that's 2 Korean players that no one has to worry about because they're probably jerks anyway.
Yeah, and they got overshadowed by another Korean player, which means everyone else is now fucked.
Mm-hmm. They took out the number 2 and number 1 and number 2. She has the number 1 headband now. Come for me. Someone's got to go and cripple her hands or like drop them on her fucking hand, and then she can't play anymore. Look at the fucking no, it'll be at like a tournament, and someone gets her fucking hand trapped in the door, and they just shut it, and it's like Karate Kid all over again. Or this is some Asian man doing Muju, and on her fucking left hand, her clicking hand, her mouse hand. I just made a movie.
Yes, you did. Has
There you
elements
go.
of Tilt from ESPN, but I'll run with it.
Yep, it's on. It's always on ESPN 8, Ocho Cinco. So there we go.
Apparently, Jolly Yellow's PC just rebooted suddenly, so he'll be back in a second.
That's a very funny picture. What froze?
Yeah,
He looks like the Undertaker.
It really is. But yes, I have started playing Overwatch.
I told you it was good.
Yeah, you did.
It's like cocaine.
Yeah, Mav and I were talking a couple of days ago, because I was asking who he mained.
Junkrat all day, every day. But no, I am more versatile than just Junkrat. Like I do play Junkrat when I need it to, and usually it's a lot. But I do fuck around with some of the tanks. Usually Zarya is my go-to tank, and a lot of people don't know how to play her, but I play her decently when I'm angry.
I was about to say, but you have to be angry to play her.
My team has to be fucking bad for me to effectively beat Zarya. I've been dabbling with Reinhardt, which he is the easiest tank to use as, but it's like,
oh my
okay.
God. You just reminded me of something that I ran into last night.
I also been fucking with Diva.
One of the games that I played last night, my team, okay. Whenever I play support, I play Zenyatta.
Mm-hmm.
There was already a Zenyatta on the team, so I'm like, all right, we don't need two support. You know, he's got this. So I went and did my second, which is McCree. I should have stuck with Zenyatta because this guy sucked as Zenyatta. Like, I wish I was kidding. I did not see any Harmony orbs thrown out at all. I'm sitting there with like 80 health standing right in front of him, and he's just sitting there.
Yeah, see, here's the fun part about playing support characters. No one wants to be a fucking healer. Even when we are attacking or defending, no one wants to be a healer. Everyone wants, even when we're defending, everyone's like fucking attacking. I'm tired of seeing man. I am tired of seeing like 4 fucking Tracers or 4 Genjis or 4 Reapers at a time.
Fuck Reaper.
Reaper's a punk bitch if you know how to get across him, get away from him. But me and my nigga Reve, upstairs roommate, the ghost that lives in this house, Black Ghost. We finally found a square up team of dudes to play with. So we were just fucking around at this point because this damn team was just being a asshole. So we just switched it up to be everybody be Reinhardt or everybody be Farah and just rain hell from above and fuck everybody that comes near our way. We actually won 2 matches like that. The team got pissed.
Fuck.
And started trying to outdo us. We still won. But it was fun. Like, when I'm not being serious and dicking around, it's fun to play those games. It's fun to play, like, all same characters if you were in a group of people. Because it's like 4 of us are in a party chat. The 2 other guys that we met. So it's like, we all set up, and then we're trying to see if everybody else on the team is going to follow suit to see us in the lobby. And then it's like, oh, yeah, come on, be a part of the team. And then it's like, all right, I see what you're doing. All 6 Farahs and just fuck everything up.
God, I don't even know how to react to that.
You don't. You die.
Yeah.
It would literally be do enough damage, get our ult. One of us pops up, rains from above. Someone like hits a few of them. A few other ones duck, hop down. They come out, try and take it again. Rains from above. It's just hellfire missiles everywhere. It was beautiful.
It definitely sounds like it, but I was telling Mav before the show, one of my games last night, it was like 72% of our kills I had a hand in as Zenyatta. I was just throwing that Discord orb at whoever was coming out. I just kept that thing going.
But like Zenyatas are deadly as fuck if know how to play right. I fucking hate Tracer.
I think I found a good system with Zenyatta, so we need to get together and play.
Okay, no problem. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the baddest Lucio that I've seen is Reve. Like, this motherfucker is doing it. Like, he got 29 kills with only 5 deaths playing a healer because his team was that shitty. I'm not fucking around. When you go and watch people play this game, whether it be us or someone else, you'll see that no one wants to fucking pick a healer. We might do a live stream and where it be us, like me, Bishi, Reve, and the other guys that I'm friends with or whatever. Just do a stream, just a kickback stream. of the game. But yeah, it's sad.
That
It's
is
really sad. Also, don't play this fucking game like it's Call of Duty. It is a team sport. It is a team competition, a team-based game. You can't go out and lone wolf it constantly.
Yeah, no, you have to stick together. You have to stick together or come up with some sort of a plan or something, or you can't sit there and just okay, everyone's over here. I'm gonna go this way.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you die horribly.
There we go.
Kelly Yellow's back. Welcome back.
Sorry for the interruption.
It's all good. We were just talking about Overwatch and filling some time, so we haven't moved on to some of the stuff that you want to talk about.
Yeah. For some reason, Windows 10 apparently doesn't like my webcam. Like, once again, in the middle of talking, blue screen of death.
It did leave us with a pretty funny picture, though.
You look like the Undertaker.
Not cool.
But anyway.
I want to look like the Undertaker.
Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I got Overwatch finally. I'm kind of hooked on it. I finally got Mav to to play with me the other day on GTA 5 Online as well. On the one. And he got to drive my supercar.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Supercar.
No, I wasn't that bad.
No.
I wasn't bad.
No.
It's just that bitch is a bitch with corners. And we're trying to get away and getting shot up. That's not fun.
Yeah, no. But anyway, so keeping on track with video games and talking about shit blowing up. Mighty Number 9 was released.
You are a piece of shit. You had the ball in your fucking court. You had all of this fucking money, millions of dollars. What was it, $4.5 million?
It was a ridiculous amount, whatever it was.
You had the blessing of the fans. We gave you all of our spirit energy, Goku, and you fucking missed.
And you can't say this time it wasn't because we didn't believe.
Yeah, you really can. And believe to the tune of $4 million.
You fucking made your goal within like 24 hours of you announcing that that's what you wanted to do.
Right? Because in the end, didn't they end up like doubling the original requested goal?
Yep.
Yes. And nothing fucking worked. Now, see, guess what now? Now, you want to see? Okay, now we're gonna talk about that. All right. Guess what? Because now everyone's super happy about, we're super happy to see Fune come back and do Mighty Number 9, stick it to Capcom for not letting him do his own game the way he wanted to. Well, you dropped the ball. Capcom won this one. Capcom didn't have to do nothing. Capcom walked there and drank your fucking tears.
I mean,
yeah, but see, you still have,
and the only thing Capcom had to do this year in terms of Mega Man is like they released the Mega Man Legacy Collection, which is like Mega Man's 1 through 8, I believe. They released those as a collection for the 3DS download, I think, and maybe even a physical cartridge. And that's pretty much all they had to do.
I'm wanting to say it's also on Steam.
Oh, okay. All right. So it may have been multiple platforms. I just remember it being on the 3DS at least.
Yeah.
So and people were kind of laughing at them for doing like, why are you going to release the Legacy Collection right around the release date of Mighty Number 9? And now it's like they didn't even have to. I mean, there's people out there complaining that they still haven't gotten their pre-orders, or I guess you could say it's their reward for how you can
their backer reward.
Their backer reward was a copy of the game. They still haven't gotten that copy But review sites got copies. People can go and buy regular retail apparently, but the backers didn't get their reward on it. So, they are literally the people who funded the game. I think they kind of deserve a little priority there. They should have gotten the game first, at least before the general public.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's no question. That
Yeah,
was definitely a ball drop in there. In that.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather it be a situation where they only fulfill the backers and the rest of us have to wait for it. That should be a privilege that they paid for by having that preemptive fate to back the game. But, jeez, like you said, man, they dropped the ball big time on this. I mean, people are saying the game's really not that impressive either.
Dropped the ball harder than Times Square.
Yeah.
Yep.
The game is not that impressive. Apparently, it's on a fairly old game engine instead of using a more modern one. It's been delayed. How many times does this game get delayed?
A lot.
Yeah.
Almost more times than Duke Nukem Forever.
Yep.
And about the same quality, if you can figure that one out.
Now here's another good little thinker for you.
As yes, I am bitter about both of those.
This game. Oh, you're about to be super bitter.
Oh, I know.
Because once again, kick a big AAA game, or what would have been maybe a AAA title if it had been successful. Like afterwards, post thing. Don't forget that another game at E3 was announced. Well, not this one, but a while back. That was announced that started up a Kickstarter to help get it funded. Shenmue
3, yeah.
Yeah. So that shit made a bunch of fucking money. So the ball's in your court now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That one I'm personally invested in.
Yeah, and that was that 2015 E3 when that happened, or was it even 2014? Was it
that was
2015?
That came out last year.
Okay, so that was last year E3. For some reason, I was
Yes.
thinking 2014.
No, because I remember. I shit my pants right there.
Damn.
No, I mean, like, I saw that. I threw my wallet at the TV.
Right. I mean, these games these Kickstarter games that meet their goals super high, fast. I mean, this is about to go down in history as probably one of the biggest Kickstarter disasters ever. At this point.
Cat photo
Okay.
thing.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We have something like this that is a huge Kickstarter disaster, and then we have oh god, what was Iga's last game that he had Kickstartered?
Not sure. Yeah, we definitely don't want to get too bogged down and start. We don't want to start a meme of a picture of the dude from Money Number 9 saying, "This is why I have trust issues." What was that game?
Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
What the fuck is that?
Apparently that's going to be a spiritual successor to Castlevania, right?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, with the girl.
And it raised $5.5 million.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's probably that's going to be another big one that people are going to have high expectations for, and hopefully it meets them. I hope so, because I don't want the Kickstarter landscape to become full of trust issues where it's like, I don't know, should I donate? Look at what happened to Money Number 9. Look what happened to this game. Look what happened to that game. Because there are successful Kickstarter games that come along and they do well. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Shovel Knight was a Kickstarter game.
Yes.
And that
there
successful.
There's another Kickstarter game that was actually, like, they were shown at E3. Well, they showed a little bit of it at E3 this past year. And it raised just under $2.4 million, and that was Ukulele.
Yeah, that's going to be.
Well,
it's going to be a spiritual successor to
Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
They're still working on their stuff.
Yeah, they are.
To the point where it was enough to them to show stuff at E3 this year for the Microsoft people.
Yeah, Shenmue did not show anything at E3, but for their backers, they actually did put together video stuff of what they're doing and put it in a backer email.
Well,
So yeah.
I'm also want to talk about another thing about backer like Kickstarter games, which one
But
that's
yeah,
kind of pissed.
sorry, Shenmue 3 got $6.3 million.
And I think they only asked for like 2.
Let me see.
So this will be
Yeah,
another one.
they only asked for 2 million. They got 6.3.
Yeah, so this is another one that got well beyond its original asking number.
Mm-hmm. And another one that got fucked over. Well, not fucked over by people, but more fucked over by companies. So we all know that the Friday 13th game is coming out here soon.
Oh my god.
And they did show footage. I'm guessing it was pre-alpha. I hope it was pre-alpha because it was garbage.
I think it was alpha footage. Like, there wasn't a whole lot going on.
All I know is it just showed how Freddy... sorry, wrong game. Wrong series. Jason. It pretty much is a nightmare. It's pretty much Freddy.
It's bad.
Showing how Jason moves around, how the camp counselors move around and whatnot, and I'm like, you fuckers put a cease and desist and most likely probably killed last year to rush this fucking game out just so you can get something out that someone else had already pretty much created, just because you saw how much of a following it was getting and you decided to cash in on it. Honestly, Friday the 13th, you look garbage. Just play Dead by what is it? Dead by Daylight?
Dead by Daylight.
Just play that one.
Which that one's pretty good.
Oh my god, I want that so badly.
Just fucking play that.
Just to let you know, I actually did a little bit of looking around, and apparently last year it's still going.
Okay.
Because I mean, I cannot think of the name of their YouTube channel, but they actually do have a YouTube up, and they've got I think there's like photos, video there that's about a 2 months old of stuff that they had just posted. So it looks like it may actually still be active, and I think they're.
And I did check, but that too, before I brought this up, I did check, see their website is still active. There are bios for the characters now.
Mm-hmm.
You can just swipe through to see them and everything. But honestly, when or if last year ever comes out, I'm going to give them my money.
Yeah, I mean,
because it was an original IP that they had planned.
Yeah.
I mean, in the Friday the 13th game, like you said, it looks like a cash grab. It was, let's throw this together because horror games are popular right now, and we need to make money off of it.
Pretty much.
I mean, it really is. It's trying to capitalize on the horror craze. And the horror genre is pretty hot right now, especially in the indies.
Yeah, but, I mean, even with that, yeah, the horror genre is hot in the indies, but it's also because you actually have games that have substance. Not, what the Friday the 13th franchise is doing with the cash grab.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, the first, when Five Nights at Freddy's first started, I mean, that came onto the scene, and it was like, oh my god, this is a new jump scare game. There's nothing like this out here, and it became hot, so like hotcakes. Then you have, Outlast, Amnesia, pretty much games where you can't fight back. It's either hot, it's either hide or.
Looking at Mav right now.
Yeah, it's either hide or die. So several titles.
I hate games like that. I hate it. I don't know why I can't fight.
Yeah, and then and those games now are kind of flooding the market where they're trying to capitalize off of that. Gosh, like Silgo, where it's like a sound game where it's like you can't see, you can only hear. I think there's actually an indie horror game coming up later this year. I believe it's called Perception, where you play as a woman and she's kind of got like this daredevil-like vision where she depends on echolocation.
Oh, she's blind as fuck. That's the whole thing. She's blind as fuck.
Yeah, she's blind, so she's actually using echolocation to move around in her environment. So you're talking about going around and just using echolocation to throw out sound waves, bounce back, and see the environment. And next thing you know, there's a tentacle monster standing in front of you. So I mean, things like that.
Well, hello, Cthulhu. Where'd you come from?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. So
Oh,
you know,
you summoned me 5 spaces back. Didn't you see that?
you didn't see that transmutation circle you stepped in?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were blind.
That means I have to find some other way. I can't just scare you to death. I can't scare you until you claw your own eyes out. That'd be pretty redundant.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, with
Mighty Number 9, huge bomb.
oh man.
I don't see. I actually do not see anything changing as far as a trend of people, not contributing to game Kickstarters, because there's going to be people who want these games. There's going to be, you might have people maybe put less into it, but you're still going to have them. They're more often than not, they're probably going to get funded.
Yeah, just,
especially if it's big names.
Yeah, don't get. Try not to be discouraged or scared because one major Kickstarter project turned out this way. Keep looking, keep doing your research, keep an eye on who's trying to make something. You never know. You might back something that you end up liking. Don't be scared away by these. I almost want to say a failed project, but there was a finished game, so I guess you really can't call it a failure, but it wasn't that great of a game.
Game.
Finished product.
So yeah, I don't know. But let's see.
You fucked up.
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But on the happier things, games.
As far as I was going to say something like segueing in, and I can't remember what. Oh, yeah. Speaking, because Jolly Ellie, you were talking about all the people that backed it hadn't gotten, like some of the people that had backed it hadn't gotten their copy. Basically they had done a pre-order and hadn't gotten it. Yeah. Speaking of pre-orders, there is one game that has come out, and a second that will be coming out that had a cover reveal that Mav and I were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's wrestling. 2K17.
WWE 2K17.
Brock's on the cover.
Brock Lesnar's on the cover.
Which is okay because no, it's not. Fuck this shit.
No,
I'm not. I don't care that Brock's on it. It's what's possibility of happening in real life in wrestling is what's gonna piss me the fuck off. There was a reveal trailer months back about Goldberg being revealed as a pre-order bonus. I mean, they have him. It was like a whole weekend thing where it was like, "What's in the vault? What's in the vault?" They go blow it open. It's Goldberg. He does his whole patent entrance with like all the cops and stuff. They put his ass in the car. The car's driving, and then you see him look out the window. You just see a big ass fucking sign, road sign that says "Welcome to Suplex City." And I'm like, "Oh, well, okay." Never thought of nothing. I was like, "All right, whatever. Okay, I can recreate WrestleMania 22 and make it good. All right, no problem." So the cover reveal trailer comes out, and it's Brock, and it was a pretty dope trailer. But then I realized they start showing stuff around the actual city. It is actually Suplex City with different landmarks as different based off of different wrestlers. And I'm like, wait a minute. Goldberg's coming to Suplex City. No. I don't want to see them fight again in real life.
It's going to be worse than the first time.
Because, no, I don't, look, WWE, I don't want to fucking see that. I'd rather see Brock fight somebody else, and Goldberg fight somebody else.
I want to see Brock and KO go at it.
You want to see who?
Kevin Owens?
Yeah, I want to see Brock and Kevin Owens going at it.
Ooh.
But here's my thing. But what made me happy about it is the fact that it was announced that Sasha Banks and a few other characters, a few other wrestlers that were left out last year are in the game this year. Which is I'm completely fine with.
There is a possibility, though, and this is last I heard, it might have changed. There's a possibility that we still will not have Nakamura.
He'll be one of the packs. He'll be one of the DLC packs. Because they always do everything like right after WrestleMania. During WrestleMania weekend, they have the wrestlers in the back doing the scans and shit to scan them into the game. So I'm hoping that he will be in it. If not, they make him like every fucking year. Like it'll be fine.
Yeah. But anyway, speaking of the second pre-order, I actually just picked this up on Wednesday, or no, Tuesday. I'm sorry. They have completed the Zero Escape trilogy. What started on the DS as 999, 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 doors, then went to the 3DS as Virtue's Last Reward, has finished up with the third entry on the 3DS, Zero Time Dilemma. I love these games. I love these games so much.
What are they?
They are a visual novel puzzle.
Okay.
Basically, in the first one, you wake up on a ship. No clue how you got there. You're told you have 9 minutes to get out of the room. The door is locked. You have to find your way out. Long story short, you get out. You go to like the main deck of the ship. There's 8 other people, so there's 9 of you. Each of you has a bracelet that kind of looks like a watch, and it has the numbers 1 through 9. Now, to get through all these other doors that are locked, all these other doors have these numbers painted on them and all this. You're told to get out. You have to find the door with the number 9 on it. Well, to get through any of these doors, you have to scan your bracelet and pull the lever. And the people who are going in, their numbers have to add up to 9 using like the nonary game. So like say you have, a 5, 6, 8, and 2. So 5, 6, 8, and 2, that's 14, 19, 21. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. So you could go through door number 3.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope, fuck math. I'm a banker and I fucking hate math.
I don't think I'm ready for that.
Nope, fuck it.
That's the first one. The second one, you end up in this warehouse, and you're playing what's called the AB game, where you go through, you find these cards that let you go into these voting booths, and each time you have to choose ally or betray. And you're playing against whoever you were up against in that last room, because there's 1 solo and 1 pair. So 3 people go into a room. So if both of you vote ally, you both get 2 points. If you vote ally and they vote betray, they get 3 points. You get 3 taken away. If you vote betray, they vote ally, you get 3 points, they get 3 taken away. If both of you vote betray, you get nothing. The goal of the game is to get to 9 points. If your bracelet, if you get to 0 points, your bracelet injects you with a muscle relaxant and a drug that stops your heart.
Okay, so what sounds like is going on here, you know how killers, they find out that, as an adult, yeah, they're a killer, but they started doing stuff when they were kids? Is this where Jigsaw started?
It seems that way, honestly.
Yeah.
Because the mastermind of the game is called Zero.
Yep. This is the prequel to Saw, isn't it?
I have not started the third game yet. I'm going to. I'm looking forward to it. I know because Anime Expo is going on this weekend, Axis has a huge thing with their booth where you have to find cosplayers from the series and do the scavenger hunt thing, and you can do you can get these prizes and whatnot. So
hold on. Before you even told me that it was an Axis game. I'm like, this sounds like a fucking. This game sounds torturous as hell. It must be an Axis game.
It is an Axis game.
Either Axis or Atlas.
Yeah.
It is Axis.
Okay.
So, but yes, that came out. I am thrilled. I can't wait to play it. I'll let you guys know how it is whenever I do. So.
Cool.
Speaking of video games, isn't the Steam Summer Sale going on right now?
The Steam Summer Sale is going on right now.
Yes,
and
it
will
is.
still be. It will go on until the 4th.
So the 4th, this coming Monday.
July?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, this coming Monday is when the sales end.
All right, cool.
All right, so
Have y'all picked up anything?
Yeah.
Why did you look so ashamed?
Okay.
Both of you.
I was actually a good little boy. I only bought one thing. My wife did buy me a gift. So Mrs. Jolly Yellow did treat me to getting me Life is Strange, because that's on sale right now.
Yes.
Complete set is like $10 right now for all 5
Nice.
episodes. So I picked that up. I don't know if I'm gonna try and record it and put it on this channel. I probably won't stream it.
Go for it.
But I might try to record it and put it on the YouTube page at least. Maybe
That
get
would be
back
cool.
into that.
I picked up a few things. I picked up Corpse Party. I picked up. I'm going through my library right now. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, I picked up Oxenfree. That looks really cool.
Oxenfree, what is that?
It is a psychological horror that's driven by dialogue, and in this one, apparently your dialogue choices actually do matter because it's branching dialogue paths. I picked up. Where the hell is it?
This is how big his library is, folks.
Yeah. I don't know what I thought.
I have 172 in my library.
Good lord, man! I thought I was bad.
Oh, I picked up Party Hard.
I've heard about that. That does look like it could be funny.
I haven't played it yet. I haven't tried it. I might actually stream that.
Yeah. Apparently you're playing an old man and your neighbors are throwing an obnoxiously loud party and your objective is to stop the party by any means necessary, and literally any means necessary, where you can even kill the guests at the party to get the cops called to shut down the party.
Yep.
Old man is not playing.
Get off my lawn!
Get off my damn lawn, damn it.
I picked up, trying to see what else. Because I just, there was a bunch of stuff on my wish list that was, really, really cheap. Because I had a bunch of, little indie games and whatnot on there. Oh, I picked up, I actually seen a few people on YouTube play it, Golf with Your Friends. It's actually, this really just weird golf game where some of the custom options you can actually have, instead of a ball, like a cube or a cone.
Can you golf with a baby?
No.
And then there's no fun in that.
That's going to be a DLC pack later on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to do that, I guess you can play Who's Your Daddy. I mean,
Yeah, but I don't get the satisfaction of just getting it all the way over there.
No, but you do have the satisfaction of hearing a baby scream if you set it on fire.
Warning, warning, do not attempt any of that. Do not set any children or infants or other people on fire.
Disclaimer notice, we here at OI do not support violence against babies.
I don't give a shit, but I legally have to say that I do.
Yeah.
We do not condone violence against infants.
You can beat adults all you want.
Yeah, I picked up a few things. I picked up Robot Roller Derby Disco Dodgeball. It was something that I saw on like a couple of YouTube things. Basically, it's like this arena first-person shooter that's more like dodgeball than anything because you actually pick up the balls, and if you catch them, the other person's out. Can pick up power-ups, jump around, like, you know.
Why does that sound like an 80s movie?
Because it's very styled and neon.
Dodgeball.
Are you fucking serious? No, are you fucking serious?
I am dead serious.
So it is an 80s movie. All right, great.
It's the Rain Man.
It is the Kung Fury of robot dodgeball.
Robot Dodgeball. That's definitely probably full of cheesy 80s synth sounds.
I'm
and
done.
everything like
I'm
that.
done. I'm sorry.
It'd be like Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon all over again.
I literally just made a trailer in my head, and it was fucking ridiculous.
Oh, I did see one of the best deals. Let me make sure that it's still on here so I can, say it without putting my foot in my mouth.
And making us look like liars.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay, it's not as good as it was, but it is still actually a very good deal. Sid Meier's Civilization.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is still there. Civilization 5, the newest one, the complete bundle with all the DLC, originally priced $149.34, is now going for $12.27.
I just don't have the patience for Civilization games. I played like the first two. I don't have the patience for sim games like that. It's just too granular where you're literally ruling an entire civilization down to developing technology, developing military, and peace treaties and diplomatic relations. No, I don't need all that.
Oh yeah, I also picked up the Lakeview Cabin collection, so I might be streaming that as well.
Oh my god. Do it. Do it, do it, do it.
So yeah, plenty of good stuff.
Nope.
The Steam Summer Sale always makes my wallet cry.
Always.
So, happier moments of things crying. No, it's not a happy moment. It's still a sad moment.
It's not a happy moment.
Yo, Jolly Yellow, spit this fresh, deep beat. I'm not black, guys. I don't know these hip-hop words that the kids use anymore.
I'm old. What are you asking me for?
Okay, so...
Tell your story.
So, a developer, what was it, the game Orion?
Yes, Orion Prelude. Yes. It seems that they drew some attention of the legal sort from developer Activision, as you may know them from Call of Duty and whatever else they might be doing.
The Call of Duters.
Yeah, it was seen that the developers behind the game Orion Prelude had their game pulled from the Steam Marketplace due to a takedown notice from Activision on the grounds that Orion Prelude has been using some of the gun art and gun textures from some of our recent entries from the Call of Duty series. I believe specifically Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare, I think is the two they were pulling from. So it is kind of a situation here where you have a small-time developer, large developer comes in, puts in a cease and desist order. But before you get your jimmies rustled and think this is the case of big-time developer picks on the little guy, it actually is starting to look like the big-time developer is right here, where it seems people have gone in and broken down the models and seen that it does kind of look like they took the gun art from the Call of Duty series, but developer is trying to double down and basically say, oh, what's the big guy picking on the little guy? I can't believe you would side with someone that does annual $50 games that don't change and charge for maps and everything like that. And I'm like, yeah, that's not a free pass. That's not an excuse. You can complain all you want about Activision and how crappy their games are and how they're not all that great, they're not all that original, but at the same time, they are still a legal business and entity with their own proprietary stuff. And that needs to be respected just like anybody else's. They deserve the same courtesy, the same respect of their property that any indie developer or any good guy or anything like that. If we were talking about Ubisoft and somebody stealing some Assassin's Creed stuff, then right would fall towards Ubisoft, because you can't just take a picture of Ezio and use it in some other like stealth ninja game or anything like that. The laws are there to protect big-time developers too, and there are times when they're right, and this is starting to look like it is maybe one of those times when the big developer is right, because not only is there this accusation, but it seems that this developer has had past accusations lodged against him for stealing, sounds and textures and arts and designs from other games. So it looks like, I highly doubt those are all false accusations in the past. At this time, it happens to be true, or even it was true all those other times, and this time it's false. Probably looks like this developer has a bit of a history of stealing stuff, thinking no one would notice. But finally, they drew the attention of a giant.
Yep, and as it came, like you were saying, as it comes to find out, they later did admit, yeah, we lifted them.
Yeah. So the game has been pulled from the marketplace, and in order to satisfy the takedown, they do intend to go through and redo those designs and those arts and textures to put something original in there, and then the game will eventually be back at some point. So it's not like it's going for good. It's just being taken down to redesign, and I'm sure they'll push an update out. I'm sorry, what was that, Maverick?
Get your shit together.
Yeah. I mean,
Pretty much that.
There you go. Just go out there, make your own texture, or properly license or something like that. Drop your game back out there, and it'll probably continue making money again, and you'll be good. And just because they're a giant, it doesn't mean we get to disrespect them and their property.
They caused you to want to make video games. They're the reason you wanted to break out and make games in your mom's basement or garage.
Yeah.
And speaking of games, more games.
And speaking of fun stuff with games.
All right, first things first. We got to get into Pokemans. Okay.
That's coming.
What did we miss?
There have been postings online from a developer who is seeking a director for a game. And this is not just any developer, and this is not just any game. This is Blizzard doing job postings, seeking a developer, or seeking a director for a new Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
My wallet just shit itself.
So we might be getting a new Diablo in the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So Blizzard doesn't want us to think just because we got Overwatch out the door that they're gonna let the other stuff linger.
No, got Overwatch and the new packet or new expansion pack for World of Warcraft coming out.
Yeah.
Blizzard is doing work.
They're trying to put in work, all right. So I think
and work is good.
Right. So I think the last time Diablo 3 got any new content was like late 2014, I think it was. So it's been a while since they've gotten anything new, and maybe this is the case why. They're done with 3, and they're ready to start thinking about 4. So, good on
all the hardware has changed and upgraded, so hey, we can make it stronger, better, and faster.
Oh gosh. Bigger, faster, better, stronger.
I'm looking forward to it. They haven't even shown anything about it, and I'm still looking forward to it.
Yeah, despite the kind of the rocky beginnings that Diablo 3 had, all in all, pretty good game. So hopefully they'll follow through.
Yep. And now, Mav, we get to talk about Pokemon.
Pokemans, yay! They introduced a new trailer for new Pokemans. All right. You know what? I'm not on that train of wrecking or making fun. I make fun of the Pokemon that they come out with. Am I a Gen ruiner? No, because Gen 1 had literally a pile of human shit. as
Oh,
a Pokemon.
yeah, Grimer and Muck.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sewage.
Yeah.
So it's not like Generation 1 was a bastion of original ideas.
We stuck magnets together. What more do you want?
Hey, we had a bunch of eggs turn into a pineapple tree.
Still trying to figure that one
No,
out. A
it was
pineapple tree
no,
with
it was a coconut tree. He turned
I
into
know.
a coconut tree.
a coconut tree with feet.
Yeah.
So let's get all that out of our heads.
First of all, okay. So last game we had.
And that doesn't even account for the racism.
Yeah, yeah.
You went there. You did that.
Yes, I went there.
Jinx was racist as hell, but the Japanese didn't know any better. It's okay.
You know, at least they saw what was happening. They got the feedback, and they changed her spray. So let's be glad that they owned the mistake and they changed it. And now she's purple instead of black.
Yeah.
Although I do have to say the weirdest one out of Gen 1 is none of the ones that were listed.
Mm-mm.
Why the fuck is there a duck holding a leek?
He has attachment issue. He has attachment issues.
I bet you won't try to take it from him.
Yeah. Fucking gets stabbed in the damn throat.
There was a Pokemon episode where I think like Meowth from Team Rocket tried to take that thing from him. He whooped his ass over that thing.
Farfetch is that old Asian lady with just beats you with her fucking shoe. Like you don't even see it. She like just moves and it's like flipped up in the air. All you do is just see it. Why is that happening? And then she takes the other one and pops you this way and grabs the other one and uppercuts you and then puts her shoes back on.
And then you're just flying backwards through the air talking about what you say, contemplating your life and wondering how you ended up like this.
What you say?
Damn.
Anyway.
You know what? For the new game, they did introduce more character, more new Pokemon. One of them is the evolutionary form of Grubbin, which he gets turned into a beetle bus. But I'm pretty much thinking he's a battery pack, and then he turns into what looks like an electric beetle.
He looks like a toaster.
That thing looks dangerous.
His evolved form looks dangerous as shit because
Yeah,
all I can think of is
the final evolution. Yeah.
okay. You know, all bug Pokemon get that weird metal cocoon form that makes no damn sense.
He looks like a toaster.
He's a battery. He's a battery.
Screw that. He's a Lego block.
Fucking still dangerous.
He's a mega block.
Yeah, you stepped on one of those fucking things barefoot.
Oh no, I know that.
He's electrified Lego block. Then
That's
they
even worse.
they got this stupid ass dragon. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, it looks like they mixed Dragonite with Atreyu from the Neverending Story.
Hey. it's just Damper. He looks like he don't mean no harm, but it's
Wait, Mav, what's the name?
Damper. That's his English name or whatever. Damper.
Like he's gonna be like Snuffleupagus. He's just gonna come out on the battlefield. Hey, what's going on, Ash? Good to see you again, buddy. What you call me? What you need me to do? Oh, we're fighting. All right. What move do you think we need to use now?
Hold on, let me find this because I'm actually gonna pull it up on screen share.
What the hell?
Let me find this.
Okay. I sent you the video.
Yeah, I know. I'm pulling it back up because I want to find like a picture.
Oddly enough,
Drampa.
Drampa, yeah, that was his name. And oddly enough, apparently he's going to be a normal dragon type.
The fuck? How that work? That don't work.
Yeah, a normal dragon.
I'm sorry. I got corrected by Saya by a chat message. Falcor. I'm sorry.
Oh, Atreyu was the fucking whore. Oh shit.
No, Atreyu was the boy.
What? Who was the dog? Who was the horse?
Oh, so Atreyu was the boy, and That's how
and it
long
was
it's been.
Falcor. Yeah,
Falcor
it's
was a
been a
drag.
while since I've.
Don't even ask me the last time I watched those. But thank you for the
Hold on,
correction, Saya.
Yes, thank you for the correction, Saya. Let me find.
Either
Let
way,
me
this
find
Thumb is
this.
derpy as fuck, and I'm probably not going to play as him. He looks like one of those Pokemon that only have one stage and is useless. I'm sorry. Fuck you. But the first one they led off with this weird little Kookaburra looking thing, he looked cool as shit. I want one.
Well, what now?
It's the first Pokemon they show in the trailer. It's the thing with the shell like that, and it clamps itself up.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it could, yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes, Trumpa.
Okay, alright, leave that up there. Leave that up. Okay, alright. Pokemon, I swear to God. There's also another Pokemon that's after this one in the trailer called, So,
Okay. And Saya is saying that Artrex was the horse.
Okay, so Artrex is the horse.
Atreyu was the boy. Falcor was the luck dragon.
Alright, thank you, Saya.
But no, that seriously looks like Falcor crossed with Dragonite.
Okay, well, it's back to my whole thing. That Pokemon, there's another one. There's a fish called Brushpin or Brushit. That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, that tropical fish-looking thing?
Okay, yeah, Bruxum.
Bruxish.
Bruxish. Oh,
Or, wait, no.
right.
Yeah.
There. Bruxish. Alright. This Pokemon and the other one. Okay, Pokemon, are you taking cues from One Piece? Because a lot of these Pokemon look like One Piece characters.
Here you go.
This looks like a fish person.
I swear by all that is holy, that thing, that Bruxum, that looks like something that would be swimming in the all blue, and Luffy would try to just pull out the water and eat it.
Yeah.
Just, boom, just try to eat it, and he gets poisoned or something.
Hey, look, watch that thing grow. Watch that thing evolve, and it gets legs. Watch it get legs for whatever reason. Watch it turn into a mermaid or some shit like that.
That's fucking terrifying.
Yup. Have you seen the mermaids on One Piece?
You don't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah, no.
Fish people do not play around in One Piece. Nah, so, but you know, it's when you think about it. I mean, this is the 7th generation of Pokemon. There are already 721 Pokemon, not counting what's going to be introduced in Sun and Moon later this year. Ideas are going to start running a little dry eventually, and you know, maybe that's a mark of the sign that one day we'll eventually come to the end of Pokemon. But hell, let's ride the train while it keeps going.
And it's still going.
I'm a trainer until I die. Like,
and speaking of Pokemon, Pokemon Go should be coming out sometime this month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the beta trial has closed off and it's ended. So I guess now not Niantic, who is developing that, they'll take the feedback, do what needs to be done, and hopefully we'll see it on the market by the end of this month.
All I know is it's going to be pretty cool, and we were talking before the show, and from what I could tell, it's one of those things of, yeah, you're going to see, you're going to be walking around, see Pokemon, and, my thought was, what happens if you, are driving down the interstate?
Well,
yeah, or
you
you're
have
like,
to explain to cops why you died or why you got in the car wreck. And it's like, yo, there was a Diglett just sitting there, man. It was a shiny Diglett. I didn't want to fucking hit him. Cops like, wait a minute, Diglett, where? Blink.
Cop is like,
Carl, there's a Diglett, dog.
sure enough.
And are you gonna call? Nah, fuck you, nigga. We gonna get this Diglett.
Talking about having commercials with farmers insurance.
J.K. Simmons trying to explain all the bad shit that's caused by Pokemon.
Your car got launched 30 feet in the air by a Diglett. Yep, we cover that. The roof got ripped off your house by a Pidgeot using Gust. We cover that.
Yeah. Mm. Your desk caught on fire from your Blaziken? Blaze kick? What is that?
According to this, it's a giant chicken
we cover
Pokemon.
that too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 5 foot tall. What the fuck's a 5 foot tall chicken doing in your office to start with?
Trying to light candles. Duh.
Your house got on fire because Litton tried to chase a bug. Okay, yeah, we cover that too.
No, Litton tried to chase what is it? A cutie fly. And he just burned it down.
Right. All kinds of craziness all over the place. I was just waiting for somebody to do one of those paranormal investigation shows, and they start talking about they're seeing haunters and Yam masks all over the place.
Okay, first of all, they see a Yam mask, they ain't coming back. Like,
yeah, by the
pretty
time
much.
by the time you see the Yam mask, it's already too late.
Yeah.
The only place in the world where you can get Yam masks are in the catacombs of Paris, and you ain't coming back.
No.
Okay, first of all, that will never happen because I have now seen that movie, what is it, As Above, So Below? So, no. I am now officially convinced there is a portal to hell down there.
Actually, no, I take that back. You would either see them in the catacombs in Paris or in the forest Akigahara in Japan.
You mean the Suicide Forest?
Yeah, the Suicide Forest.
Fuck that.
Just saw that movie about a month ago. No thank you.
Just staring there waiting for you. Come on. He locked eyes with me. Come on. I don't want to. Come on. Look, and he tried to leave, and a Drifloon just grabs him and floats him in there. No.
Well, no. Then you free yourself from the Drifloon. You start running away. You think you're good to go. And next thing you know, there's a bayonet standing in front of you. Like,
you don't want a bayonet in because she's going to sew your fucking face shut.
That's it. Not roll credits. What else are you going to do?
Nothing. Nothing. What are you going to do fight a ghost Pokemon? Nothing. How often you got a Pokemon type that'll fight a ghost?
No, I see it now. Someone go into Akigahara. They pull up Pokemon Go, and all around them are a bunch of Lampets.
Oh, that's not cool. That ain't cool at all.
Wait a minute. What? And then, like, no, it's like you see it, like, how it's labeled, like you can see in front of it, but then you see something from behind. I'm like, wait a minute, that's like in the reflection, and it's just a fucking Gengar or something there, just chilling.
All you see
no, it's
is
a dark ride. It's a dark ride. That's what it is.
All you see is like Gengar's Kryn. That's all you see. You don't even see its entire body. You just see its Kryn.
No, and look, you go to look behind you, and there's nothing there. Then you look in your phone. It's your phone. Rotom is like haunted your phone and like called it and like floated away. So you have nothing to get out of there now. So you're stuck chasing after your $500 phone because fuck you, you're not leaving it because you're a selfish asshole and got first world problems and don't want to pay $500 for a phone. So you die.
So you just run through the daggone forest, jump into a what you think is a lake. You look around. You're surrounded by Julescent, little ghost water Pokemon hanging out around. You see,
you're fucked, dog.
You running. You keep on running. You run into a cabin. You light it. You get inside the cabin. You light a candle. You turn around a few seconds later, and there's 3 more candles that weren't there before.
and then the chandelier turns on.
The chandelier comes on. It's like, wait a minute. Why is there a
chandelier in a cabin? Is this hell?
And then all the lights from all the candles in the chandelier goes out, and then the last thing you just see on the screen is Gengar's smile come up. Roll credits.
As I just had a horrible thought, but it's funny as hell. I'm going to say this. I'm going to laugh extremely, extremely hard if someone actually does find a Drifloon near, like, a daycare center.
That will be the greatness.
Just
That is so terrible.
Who do you call for that? Who do you call for? I just watched the child just get picked up by Pokemans. He's gone. Like he's floating in the sky.
Hey, you're just like, aren't you gonna catch it? I already have one. Talk about the kid. Got one of those shit.
I didn't let my kid run around a drift loom.
All right, class. 28 students minus 1 equals 27. Let's keep going.
Well, what about Jimmy? Jimmy's gone.
Population of Happy Morning Daycare. Scratch out on 27. There's a 26 there now.
Their parents come to pick him up and it's like, you know what happened? You didn't know what caught him? Everyone has a drift loom already. We don't need any more. But the game is only going to deal with the first 157 or 151. It will be free on your phones, but if you want to get the little bracelet thing, it's like $35.
So that'll be a nice little start to it, and then hopefully over time, maybe like hopefully more often than once a year, we'll get like additions and updates that will include future generations.
I don't know. I'd say put it at like a year and a half.
I don't know. It may be some sort of scheduling. I hope they go ahead and bring them in sooner since they're all already known. I hope it doesn't. Yeah, because when you say a year and a half, that means you're talking. What's that? Comes out in 16. That's you get the Generation 2s in 17, the Generation 3s in 18, the Generation 4s in 19, the Generation 5s in 20. So you'd be looking at like 2021 before you even see the Gen 6 Pokemon in there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, maybe every couple of months.
But now that we've established that at least I am a very horrible person.
Yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are.
Was there anything else? Anyone? All I'm gonna say is I'm actually really excited for Pokemon Go.
I am too.
My phone's battery is not.
We'll have to work on that. But
yeah,
I hope it does well. I hope it's something interesting. Maybe get more people into Pokemon. I still haven't seen or heard anything on the possibility of it connecting with the handheld games. I guess they're going to try and keep that separate, so don't want that to mix. But
yeah, I think they're going to try and keep that separate. Oh, is there anything else anyone else wanted to add?
No. I think that is about it, gentlemen.
All right, Mav.
I'm good. I'm fucking tired.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming out and showing up and tuning in. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to us. Hit that subscribe button down below. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to follow us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Omake Ikuze. If you have any questions, comments, topics for future shows, even ideas for games that you want to see us stream or like record and put on YouTube, let us know. Email us at omake.ikuze@gmail.com. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. Mav has been playing Doom recently on that.
Fuck that game.
And going through more of Fallout 4. And that is twitch.tv/omake_ikuze_games. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. As usual.
Did you stop?
Did we lose him? Uh-oh. He was in the middle of his closing.
Really? We lost him?
We lost him during...
there you go. There you go.
There we go.
Fuck. I was like, damn.
Scared. We got scared, man. We got scared.
Do it again, quickly. The lights turn out.
Okay. As usual, he has been Maverick.
I can address my damn self. Bye. Hi, everybody. Bye, Maverick. You have a wonderful and safe 4th of July, by the way.
Yes. Have a happy and safe 4th. If you do have fireworks in your area, please don't blow yourself up.
If so, put it on YouTube.
And for God's sakes, do it when you're sober. Don't get drunk and then go play with the fireworks.
Yeah,
that is a bad
alcohol and fireworks do not mix.
They're lying.
That's a public service announcement.
Yeah, we don't want to see any horror stories in the newspapers about you, or funny failed videos on YouTube about you.
Don't lie, we do.
But I concur with Jolly Yellow. Alcohol and fireworks do not mix. But thank you guys for tuning in. Have a happy and safe 4th. We will be back in about 2 weeks, so we will see you then. Until then, bye, folks.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, folks.